This happens like clockwork. Every single time I'm about to record a video, the pitney them in the yard just start make a bag of noise. What to do? Need a house. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys, or to share with you guys, a little bit about what I've learned 6 months being a YouTuber. Now, I use that title very lightly because the points that I'm going to be bringing up in this video, I know that it's really and truly when I start to implement and, really consider how much more I need to do before I can call myself a YouTuber. I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Thank the Lord there are no goats outside. Come on. I'm so happy for that. And I hope that at the end of this video, if you like my content, or if you're looking for a channel where you can learn different things, learn more about the Word of God, join my little family here in the country, that you subscribe and also like this video. It's the easiest way to support a YouTuber for free. So, without further ado, let's get into what I've learned. So, the first thing I've learned within my 6 months of being a YouTuber is that this takes a lot of commitment. YouTubing is not an easy walkover, and everyone knows, once you join the YouTube or the content creating industry, you'll understand that having a YouTube channel is very tedious, can be very stressful, and it's even more rigorous than keeping up with your TikTok or your Instagram account. And for me, I found that because for me it's more than just a hobby or something that I want to do for memories. I actually want to do well having a YouTube channel. I've actually realized that it takes a lot more than just coming on every once in a while. I mean, we'll talk more about consistency and stuff later on, but it is a whole commitment. A lot of people, YouTube is their life, like that's your business, that's how they make a living, and like any job, you have to be committed if you want to see the rewards from it. Which leads me to the second thing that I've learned 6 months being a YouTuber, is that consistency is key. I am 100% guilty of this, okay? I will not lie. But in my defense, I've had a lot of factors that would determine how often I upload a video. And to be honest, when you consider all the behind the scenes work, all the things that, your loyal and wonderful viewers don't see, like editing and coming up with ideas and trying to find a good angle to shoot, you really have to just say, being consistent isn't really my strong point. But I do intend to be a lot more consistent with putting out content. I have realized that I have actual people, genuine people who like my content, like what I do, actually look forward to seeing me upload consistently, and so that's a duty that I want to live through that. So yeah. So the third thing I've learned 6 months being a YouTuber is that people knowing you is not a guarantee that they will always be watching your content, and that's okay. I've come to understand during this time that no amount of family, work, school, church relationship that you have with a group of people will absolutely guarantee that they will be binging your content every single time you make an upload. And as I said before, that's completely fine. it doesn't mean that they don't support you or they don't believe in what you're doing or that they don't care. But it just means that your niche is not something that they will always find themselves watching repeatedly. There are a lot of other YouTubers that have been doing what I'm doing for way longer than I have, and they have found their, they found their space. And so even if those close family members and friends really like your content, chances are they might be watching somebody else's channel that they really like. And it doesn't mean that what you're doing is like uninteresting. Well, I mean, if it just try to think positively in this area, because at the end of the day, we're all humans and we all have choices and we all have preferences as well. So yeah. The fourth thing I've learned as a small YouTuber in 6 months is that staying true to my brand is hard. As a multi-passionate individual, I love to do a lot of things, and I don't mind showcasing all those things that I love to do. I love to paint, I love to sew, I love to do DIYs, I love to do hair stuff. And as someone who, even with all those things that I do intend to incorporate here on my channel, staying true to the essence of why I started this channel is somewhat difficult. I intend to share the word of God, to encourage Christians and non-Christians alike that, hey, you can do this faith thing. You can actually serve God and serve Him faithfully while using those creative talents. And so fighting the urge to do a sewing video and like upload it, or probably like make a second YouTube channel and not gonna think about that right now, but it's somewhat difficult. Even the very name of my channel, Faithfully Irie, is something that is unique, and all I have to do is just continue putting effort into building that brand and building that name, and yeah, eventually I will reap the fruits of it. So it has been hard, especially as a multi-passionate person, but it has definitely been a fun journey. The fifth and final thing that I've learned within 6 months as a small YouTuber is that staying motivated is very important. And if you're like me, if you have a faith-based channel, it's a little bit different when in terms of motivation, because you know where your true source of motivation lies, which is in God and His Word, and being inspired to put out content every week because you know that there's more than enough. For me, one of the main reasons why I lack motivation sometimes is because of how limited I feel in terms of my resources, and just not having those, well, kind of unrealistic still, but not having those expectations that I had in the beginning met. Just have to continue, just press on, got to press on. Don't show nobody that part there video. Tell them to start watching at a certain time. Anyway, guys, those were 5 things that I've learned so far being a small YouTuber. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, if you're a small YouTuber watching this video, comment down below. Let me know what are some of the things that you've learned. It could be 6 months in, a year in, 3 years in. I'd really love to know. And if this has helped you in any way, even if you're not a YouTuber, or you've started something 6 months ago, and like this helped you to... Thank you guys for tuning in. And as I said before, I definitely intend to be a lot more consistent with my content because of you. You right there. You sitting and watching. Have an awesome weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. You know that's something with them,